One day, Jesus was sitting in the temple teaching the people. He turned to his followers and said, "Be careful of religious leaders who walk with heads held high, wearing rich, fancy clothing that make them look important." You see, people were forced to show them respect. They sat in front row seats in the temple and at distinguished events, and said long, loud prayers in public. They cheated widows out of their money, made them feel guilty and pressured to give beyond what they could afford to defenseless, vulnerable women. Jesus looked up and saw those leaders give money so people could see them. Then he saw a poor widow drop in 2 copper coins and slip away unnoticed. Jesus said, "This widow gave only 2 coins, but she has given God more than all those wealthy leaders who only give what they don't need." Widows were very poor, the poorest class of all, forced to give more than she could afford, her money for food and shelter. She gave a full day's pay. Why did she give so much? Why was she so poor yet surrounded by such wealth? 2 coins were the smallest donation demanded by the rich leaders. Some of it would line their pockets to pay for their life of excess. But the widow gave her gift to God in thanks for all that he had done for her people throughout history. So her gift was acceptable. She gave money to help maintain God's temple where they could pray, for the temple had been destroyed for over 100 years. God had demanded religious leaders way back through Moses to care for the widows, orphaned and poor within their community. Remember Ruth, a despised foreigner? If Boaz had not offered her protection, she and Naomi would have died of starvation. Now, what Jesus saw was no care at all for widows, orphaned, sick, and the poor. The leaders had not obeyed God's law, passed down through Moses generations before. Jesus said in Matthew 25, "When I was hungry, you gave me some food. When I was thirsty, you gave me a drink. When I was a stranger, you invited me in. When I was naked, you clothed me. When I was sick, you visited me. When I was in prison, you came to me." When Jesus was tired and thirsty, the divorced woman gave him a drink. When he was unwanted in his hometown, Mary and Martha fed and housed him. Naked, Jesus died, nailed to a cross. 2 friends took him down and wrapped him in cloth. They buried him in a donated tomb. They helped their friend Jesus as best they could. Jesus said, God will one day punish those leaders. Then the temple was destroyed after 70 years. God's love was released in the New Testament, then worldwide Christian charity spread. Today, Christian charity flourishes. People give without expecting a return, giving money or time or sharing what they can to help someone less fortunate than themselves.